Hey, good afternoon. This is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Clay Motion here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If this video is helpful, subscribe, click the notification. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too. So today we're going to change the outer tie rod on this 2005 Ford F150. It's pretty much going to be the same for just about any tie rod you're changing. I'm going to show you a little tip. So watch the whole video. I'm going to show you how to get the tie rod off without damaging it, just in case you're just taking it off for some other reason. So first off, you're going to remove your center cap if you have one, just like that. You just do that with a screwdriver, pop it off. You got 6 21mm lug nuts. The tie rod is 21mm. We're going to spray some penetrant on here so we can move the jam nut back if it's not attached. And you're going to spray penetrant on there because more than likely you're not going to have heat. But if you can get the nut off, I'll show you how to get this tie rod out very easily. And just in case you're wondering, a tie rod should not move like that. Okay, before we loosen up this nut right here, we are going to take and loosen this up first. So we're going to spray some penetrant on here. If you got heat, that works best. And a quick tip on taking these nuts off. It's going to be best to use an air to take it off with an impact. You don't have that, and your tie rod is as loose as mine, you're going to want to speed this nut off as quickly as possible. So that's why I recommend using air versus a ratchet, because you'll get it up so far and then the shank will start spinning inside there and it'll be impossible, or well, you know, improbable anyways. And then you might end up cutting it or something like that, and then you'd need a torch. So either heat up the nut first or use an impact or an electric. But of course, if you do get into that predicament where you're using 2 wrenches, this is a 10mm, and then that's a 22, like I already said. Okay, so if this drops down, like this one did, and it still spins up inside there, I'm trying to do this without using heat so I can show you guys at home. I think we're going to take a jack and jack this up. You could also take your 15/16 wrench that you're going to use to remove this nut right here, and you could pry it this way and then zap it, and it might come off that way as well. In my situation, it's not coming off, it's just spinning. Normally I would have just heated up the nut, drove it off real quick, been easy per cheesy, but I wanted to make this video for you guys and show you, you know, what trials and tribulations you might come in contact with in your driveway, and not having the tools that I have available to you. Okay, so now we've got our jack placed underneath it. We've got our vehicle sitting on jack stands. I've got mine sitting on the lift. We're gonna try this out, see if I'm right. Won't make it to the video if I'm not, so it doesn't really matter. That's not working. We're gonna have to try some heat, but you get the idea. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you. All right, people. Now I'm going to show you something amazing. Check this out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this tie rod. Now, you guys already know that I had this out, but when I pushed it up with the jack just a minute ago, and I'm sorry I couldn't show you a way to get it off without heat, but I didn't have any more time to spend on it. I apologize. We got to get this done today. We're going to hit it right here with the hammer. Doesn't matter really where you hit it, but you want to hit it as square as possible on the outside of this. And what the hammer is going to do, if you don't have torches, is it's going to heat this up and expand that metal just enough. And you're not going to hit it like this. You're going to come back and you're going to hit it good. And it's going to come out. And I'm telling you, I've been doing that this way for 20 years. It is the best way to remove them. You don't damage this boot, especially if you're trying to reassemble something. You will not damage this. So do it the Clay way and it'll be okay. Okay, so your bolt unscrews normally. Okay, so it's not reverse thread. Obviously I heated mine up. Once again, we're short on time. So you're going to turn the wrench clockwise. You're just going to screw it a little bit to where it just comes loose, and then you'll be able to unscrew your tie rod end. And this will, when you go to put your tie rod end on, and I'm not really going to show you that because I don't think it's necessary to show you how to screw it on there. Make sure you just screw it on there gingerly. You know, you don't have to have it too tight. So hopefully the video was helpful. Showed you guys how to take it off. Showed you some of my little tricks and stuff. So please subscribe. Click the notification box. Share my videos. If you want to reach out to me, hit me up on Clay's AC and Auto Repair. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too. God bless. Have a great day.